I always say I'm always going to be late. I'm very messy, but that's where my magic comes from.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of comes back to my question, my like thesis statement for this next photo project I want to do, which is what are the consequences of doing what you love for a living? You are almost guaranteed to burn yourself out on it. At least I am guaranteed to burn myself out on it.
This is Andy Eclov. I met Andy years ago when I worked at the Rockford Art Deli, which is a local screen printer. We immediately bonded over photography and weird inside jokes about Guy Fieri.
The super duper weenie wagon.
Andy recently published a really great photography book called Guest House. Before Andy left for Indianapolis, I was able to sit down with him and talk to him about the process of making the book and the challenges that he had to overcome, as well as what it's like to be a creative and to follow your passions and make a living doing what you love. When is this just like you're just out and about and you're grabbing this stuff? Yes. Or do you like, are you intentional about like a photo walk? Or?
I mean, this book, it's a little bit of everything. Like some stuff like this, I just happened to be driving by and stopped. Yeah, all of 2019 and 2020, almost every day that it was warm enough, I would get up at like 5:30 and go ride my Honda Ruckus up and down all the alleyways in Rockford. And like I'd see spots and take a shot and then get back and look at the files and like write it down and then go back to it and try it a couple of times. Some stuff took like 5 visits and other stuff, just stumbled on it and it was good. A lot of miles traveled.
Is there anything that you drove by on a regular basis and then never got it and then it went away?
Oh, dude, it always goes away. If you don't stop the first time, it's gone. Like so much of a project like this comes together in the editing. I mean, there's 50 images in the book and 17 in the show. I mean, I have a stack of 4x6s that I edited down the book from that was 500 pictures or something. And that was only a portion. I don't really share a lot of my favorite pictures on like Instagram.
Why is that?
I like the idea of saving up a lot of work to show it all together. I think what I don't like about using photography on Instagram is that it's almost always only for other photographers. It's tempting to want to like talk to other people who are into the same style of photography or use the same camera, because I love gear. But it's irrelevant. It's totally, it just kind of makes the experience cheap. You spend all these time making pictures and people only care about it because you used the same camera they do. Who cares?
With the same hashtag?
Yeah, with the same hashtag, exactly. I think if it can be experienced outside of Instagram, it just feels so much more valuable and lasting. I went out to shoot and I realized I didn't know what I was shooting for. I was just like in this regiment of like, okay, I get up and I go take pictures. And I realized that I was just kind of like taking the same picture. And that was like, okay, we got to evaluate this. That's when I like started making prints of everything I had that was even remotely viable so that I could evaluate it and just like, okay, what's missing? And then that was when it really got fun.
How did you identify what was missing? Was it a specific story that you're trying to tell, or was it just a gut feeling?
I just made cheap 4x6 prints. I'd get like 100 at a time and lay them out on a big table. I'd just hold the stack and like categorize them. Car, 3/4 view of a house, backyard, just make these loose categories. And then I'd go through those and like eliminate the ones that I didn't think were strong.
Do you sit back for a while and wait for inspiration, or you're just going?
I'm going. I mean, I've had a couple projects going simultaneously. I have to. Yeah, and it's fun to like have a project to work on. It's exciting and I don't know, it's sort of more fulfilling to see it completed. At least it was for me. Now, after doing this, I'm super eager to do the next project.
Yeah, I think you have to. The older I get, the more I grew up thinking I'll work my ass off and then I'll arrive.
How's that going for you?
Well, I've been at the arrival gate for, let's see, I did the Soul Pancake project, that was 2015, so probably about 5-6 years I was waiting.
Yeah.
Being like I arrived, and then it's like, oh wait, I gotta just keep going.
Yeah.
You see, the myth of the arrival gate, this sense that we've all are gonna work really hard and then at some point we're gonna arrive, it's a myth. And I think it's plagued me for years, and it's plagued so many creatives. You see, there's no puzzle that we have to solve. There's no magic piece to the puzzle that we have to find in order to arrive. There's only work. There's only making things, creating things, publishing things, putting it out there, and then just starting all over again once you're done. I've been really thinking a lot lately that we have to choose progress over some sort of fake success. I've learned a ton from hanging out with Andy over the years. I've learned that my art takes way more discipline than I think. I learned that it's not about the accolades, but it's about the progress of making something. Be sure to head over to Andy's website and pick up a book, because his books, they do sell out really quick, so I encourage you, if there's any in stock, grab one while you can. And thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.